In today's short video, we will see what are the basic things about which you have to take care once you are filling the OMR in your board exams. First of all, I'm going to discuss few of the errors which are generally being done by the students. Very first, they are leaving the star box skipped in few or more questions. Second, they are making overwriting in the star boxes. Third, they are not bringing the transparent stationery pouch in the water bottles. Fourth, they are quite late to reach the examination center. And fifth, they are knowingly over attempting the questions. Okay, so we'll try to answer out all these mistakes and we'll figure out the possible solutions for each of them. See, this is how your Cbse board exams OMR sheet looks like. You have question number, you have response column, you have star column, and you have the hash column. Question number stands for the serial wise question which are being present in your question paper. Responses are the 4 options which are present in your question paper and you have to mark the most appropriate one. Star column is to just write the final response for the particular question. Hash column is for those questions which you wish to skip or you want to leave them blank. Means for example, you don't want some question to be evaluated. You have done question number 1 but you don't want the evaluator to check it. Then what you're going to do is that just fill first question in the hash column, and once you fill that, it won't be evaluated, it will be skipped by the evaluator. Now we're going to discuss what are the different ways of filling the OMR sheet. Very first, as you can see, the most appropriate and the correct method is to just fill the response and the star column with the same thing. Means you have darken option A and you have written A in the star column as well. So the evaluator will consider A as your final response and it will be evaluated. As you can see in the second one, the candidate has marked option A as the correct response, but later on he figured out that no, B is the correct answer, so he has written B in the star column. So for evaluator, the B will be the final response from the candidate and it will be considered for evaluation, no matter it is correct or wrong. If it's right, you'll be given marks. If it's wrong, it won't be evaluated or you won't be given marks like that. Third way, the student has marked a response in the response column. He has also marked the star column, but later on he found that okay, he want to skip that question. So what the evaluator going to do now is that the answer will not be evaluated. Means this will be skipped. So evaluator will check question number 1, he will check question number 2, but when it comes to 3, he will just skip it. He will just move to question number 4. As you can see in the 4, the student has marked the responses in a different style. He has darkened option A, he has put cross on B, C and D, but later on he has just written C in the star column. Now in this case, for the evaluator, your option C is the correct response. So if it is right, you will be given marks. If it is wrong, you won't be given marks. But C will be considered, even though you have circled A and maybe A is the correct answer, but still for evaluator, your final response will be considered as C. Fifth one, as you can see that the student has marked D as the correct option in the star column. So D will be considered for the evaluation. In sixth, he has not marked properly. He has put a dot, then he has put a tick, and later on he has written A in the star column. So again, A will be considered as the final response. See, for 7, what he has done now is that he has circled C. He has written C and made different stray marks on other options. So again, these other marks will not be evaluated, won't be considered rather, but since C is written in the star box, so it will be considered as the final response. So these all are the different ways by which a student can attempt. But one thing is common in every response, that is that star column is being considered as the final response. So whatever you write in the star column, that will be the final response from the candidate. If it's A, it's A. If it's B, it's B. If C, it's C, whatever. Right. So what you have to ensure is that your final response is being mentioned in your star box. Now see, here again we have the different ways of marking the responses, but again every case we have a star column properly filled, and whatever is being written in the star column, that is considered as the final response. Now, this 17 is a very special case which must be avoided in every scenario. That is, you are leaving all the options blank. You cannot do that. You have to fill either of them. Either you just go with the response, that is A, B, C, or D, whatever you wish to write in the star column. And in case you don't want to write, just mark the hash column as it has been mentioned in the point number 18. Okay, in point 16, what the candidate has done is he has not marked any of the response in the encircling part, but he has written the star column. So this thing is done when you are running short on time and you want to fill the response without marking the response. So whatever you write in the star column, that will be considered as your response, although you haven't marked any of the response in the circling column. So again, it can be a method of attempting the paper, but you should avoid it because since you are not supposed to make any overwriting in the star column. Okay, now in number 17, as I already discussed, that if you left every option blank, it will be considered as an unfair means. Means you will fall under the unfair means category and your paper will not be evaluated, and there is a slight possibility that the action can be taken against the candidate. So under no scenario you should leave all the options blank. You have to fill either of them. Either you have to fill the star column or you have to fill the hash column. Now, now this is about over attempting the paper. Okay, the students have a misconception that if you have 6 questions and you're supposed to attempt only 5, you'll attempt all the 6 questions and the evaluator will select the best 5. No, it's not gonna happen. If you attempted all the 6 questions and you were supposed to attempt only 5, the evaluator will evaluate the first 5 answers and the last one will be treated as over attemptation. Means it won't be evaluated at all. Right, so as you can see, the example I have taken, for example, you have to attempt 20 questions out of 24. So you have attempted all the 24 questions. So the last 4 means 21, 22, 23 and 24 will not be even checked. Means the evaluator will simply skip those questions. So that you have to take care that you are not attempting the extra questions. Over attemptation will be of no benefit at all. Right, this is about what action will be taken by the Cbse in case you are doing the over attemptation. Now here what the points which you have to take care while you are going to the exam center. Permitted items are your admit card, school entry card, proper school uniform, of course. Then you have the stationery items which you have to carry, that is a transparent pouch, geometry, pencil box, blue roll, blue pen, scale, writing pad, eraser, and log watch, transparent water bottles and all. Right, so these all are the permissible items as per the norms of Cbse. Out of these permissible items, the item which I will suggest you to carry, that's point number A, of course, these are compulsory ones. For stationery, I will suggest that need not to carry your gel pen with you. Okay, because since it is not good if you are filling your entries with the gel pen, correct? So skip that part, just carry the blue ball point pen, that will be good choice. Pouch, try to carry transparent because if you are not using the transparent pouch, then you won't be allowed to keep that pouch in your examination room with you. So you have to keep the stationery in your hand. So in case you wish to keep it inside the pouch, please make sure that it is transparent. Then writing pad should also be transparent again, or it should be very much clear, means the invigilator can see it that of course nothing is written on that. Eraser, since I'm suggesting not to carry the pencils with you, so again eraser won't be necessary. Watches, only analog watch are allowed, so please make sure that you are carrying analog watch. I will suggest every student must carry analog watch because in examination it's quite a good thing if you just keep a watch on the time. Right, so water bottles, of course transparent are the best choice for the water bottles, because again if you fail to bring the transparent bottle, you won't be allowed to keep that bottle with you during the examination. This is a complete list of the banned items which you are not supposed to carry in the examination center. So do take care that you are not carrying out the material which can be used as an unfair means or which can be used as a case against you. Okay, so you have to take care about that. Okay, now this part is done. So I believe I have tried to be as short as I could to just help you out how you have to take care in the OMR sheet. So please do take care and all the very best for your upcoming board exams. Thank you.